Good afternoon, and a very, very warm welcome to another Friday spiritual lecture with hopefully some lovely light language coming through. So, in the past week, we have been working with a new motto, and this motto feels very pertinent to where we are now because we've come through the equinox and we've come through into this amazing new energy. And I know that in all the chaos of the world, it doesn't feel that way sometimes because there's so much noise still being shouted at us. But when we go into the energy, we go into the feeling of it, the dynamic of it, it feels incredible. It speaks of possibilities and of a shedding of all the old sort of ideas and cloaks and so on that we have carried for so incredibly long. But on the other side, it's also made people feel a little empty and a little nervous because suddenly there is no clear pathway. Suddenly there's no, there's no something to fight against. When we're going forward and we have sort of like an enemy to fight against, we can plan and do all this. And suddenly it's like, well, this door is open, this massive door is open, and we're just standing there and going, where do I go? What do I do? What's next? And it comes down really to doing what brings you joy. This is what it's about. So his whole motto was based on this, and it was, I step forward confidently, with confidence, into the unknown. And that makes people feel very nervous. The idea of the unknown, and how do we step forward with confidence? Well, if we look back to when we were kids, each day, each new experience was exciting. When you're in the car and you go, are we nearly there yet? You may not even know where you're going, but your parents have told you that it's going to be fun, it's going to be wonderful, you're going to love it. And you take them at their word. You absolutely believe that where you're going is going to be fun, it's going to be brilliant. And so there's no worry about it, there's no fear about it, just this knowledge that your parents love you and therefore what they say is the truth. And it comes down to trust. And we have this incredible parent in the shape of the universe, of which we're a part. Just like we are a part of our physical parents, we are a part of this incredible universe. And, the universe holds this amazing space for us and says, the unknown is going to be amazing. The unknown is going to be how you see it. Okay, and this is, the unknown is pregnant with possibilities. It could be anything, but we have to decide how it is. So if we turn around and we say, well, the future is going to be just awful and terrible, we begin to focus on this and create this energy. Even though we are in this immensely beautiful energy space, it's still possible to create a negative situation there. But why would the universe, why would our parent want us to step into something that is horrible and negative? It doesn't. But just like a child, we have to hold that excitement, to uncover in ourselves this sense of it's going to be amazing. Because that focus helps to build the energy. I'm being reminded it's like a flower. They always said we were crazy for talking to flowers, but now we know that the energy that we exude, that we give out into our garden, actually helps it blossom. So they're saying it's like a flower. So you're looking at this seed, you have this seed, you've planted it, but you don't want to sit there and say, well, I'm going to say terrible things about it, I'm not going to give it water, I'm going to block the sun from it. You wouldn't do that. Instead, you would turn around, you would care for it. When it starts blossoming, you'd say, wow, look at it, it's so amazing. I can see the first possibilities here. When you see the flower coming through, you're amazed by the colour of the blossom. And when it opens fully, you go, wow, look, I created that. And it's the same way with our future. In order to step forward confidently, we have to really look at what it is that we're creating. So it's projecting that confidence. It's going out there and saying, right, this is what the future is going to be. Tomorrow's going to be an amazing day. And it's going to be full of laughter and full of joy. And you create that because this is the power of our manifestation. And when you tie this in with the amazing energy we've got right now, and you believe this in yourself and you push this through, not just, as I've written, not just in glib words, not just, oh yeah, tomorrow will be nice. That's not energy. That's not passion. Take that energy of the child. Take that innocent belief that a child has as to how brilliant something is going to be. Take that energy and project that forward and use the passion, the joy, the energy of your heart that you have in abundance. Let it out, let it open and start really creating the future that you want in your life, that you want your life to be. You've got this power. You've always had this power. And I know that the past few years have stripped away so much of that self-belief. But you still got it. We've still got that wow. We've still got that excitement. It's been a long old slog. It has been. But we've made it to this point. So we have to find that joy. We have to find that excitement again and let it out and bathe in this energy of the new era. And trust in yourself that you can do this. Trust in the universe that they are holding this space for you. And if we can do this collectively, my God, what can we do? We're unstoppable. So let's take it forward. And to help, healing helps. To heal the pains that you're still carrying, to heal the negativity that you still feel. So look into that too. But right now, let's bring through some light language that is going to help us step into that confidence, to find that energy to go forward. Okay, so sit back and relax and close your eyes. And I'm just going to bring through this lovely energy that is with me. And allow it to do the talking far better than human words. Musiorando orishoristin kawarazura tersimia netiu jamarto korasa. Musiujiarondo borasaro do kyoris kanna darishke orasu. Tunaish kora barisindaka yoturhutasnya tasikaruara tukusharan kosa. Chanisnya tanyorasia. Tatator kajna korashia tundosharan zakaiskaya tukurata atoramba. Muzunjuara tutukarashikaesitya. Tanazitya turis nabarush kaskeorashon kasarotoskia taiki paronkanandotosha. Mushankaroshkayan darito tutbaran karashkita jita shabarashwasia tutukarashan sitya tisiki karokosia korata karasia. Reminding us that we have walked so far. That we are much older than we think we are. That we have walked this journey. And it's just now a little bit further. Just now, And that we can do this. We can truly, when they're saying to me about the lengths that we have gone and the things that we have gone through within our existence, if we knew this, we would see how extraordinary we are. Chana yi kurens camarada de tishero, shonja sijetietu joya, paro ara ser, tanayare mi, namarwatu maramora oishke, saoetia, tu dodosh, hara, yimio tu koai caramarada kishi, chanosia, turaja, madiar, tu camora, shetsikiama, tokora, ikarususia, arodora. Marunkia ashkia tu saro para karakar kosha kesia. Januara aisi tanawara mura aiti tuta ishkewara. Shadotoar sisi kamor atiyat kasura pakai. Mudazi na rondo arsiko skikwa aigadaka. Tanya ita tutotoposho shisaro tisnya terasi. Tumre chiaro. Tanula tokora setia. Mosia oranda tateshi komarko. Tanariti, tanarati, tutushesa, maratikaya. That we have to come back to the spirit, because the physical body can feel the doubt and hold the doubt, but our soul, the spirit body, this knows, this always senses, and so we have to return to this Tayarasi, Tanyaru tutkusa, Nadanyarasimasia, Jarasu, Tarosha Koroshatia, Tadadadioramaza, Tanya Artis. So shower see you dear in this samaro, that's what we have to remember also is that everything we do here is spiritual. It's pari tu da sharazosia. Sajidora and that is so sabora takosia, susia semarat, sozia yasi. Tanisi, amamani morandi shishesa. When we start believing in the separation between the body and the spirit, then we start to see only one part of our life as being positive and the other side we look as being a punishment. We need to allow the spirit to weave its way through every aspect of our physical life. What does I see you are, dear? Taishu shoya marosai see at the Koreati and Yadasi, Korisia, Poja, what is Sara, Dusa, Arishi Hemo, Gawar. Chani ora susia ma ora sendia. Resi ora antishke. When we can allow this, we begin to fully realize the power that we've got and to build a future into what we want, because we remember the immense capacity for power of the soul, of the spiritual self. When we look purely at the physical self as being the powerful one, we believe that we need to use force in order to change the world, in order to create what we want. But actually the power comes from deep inside of our spirit. And when we simply let this out, then we become the most powerful beings. It is our soul that is the powerhouse. So let the soul lead you. The physical body will doubt, but allow the soul to lead. Budat kutkater shonkora iskmara takaro itkoya kayina karestiketika. Budadu hamyetasi dar urchisha. Kujeka ne gorata to kasa. Kayikora batinya daroshinga. Zikoisa. Kayara dichka ayutukora. Kamarandaki ayigiorandakashi. To the erosia. Mutatu aromba kimwar kiandukara. Kaniora di hatasso. Maundian. Mutinyanda korshika. Muara di rakora sakamatake. Jaishkora. Saying that this is now your time. It is the time for humanity to make the right choice. The choice of freedom and of love. And the future is dependent upon the choices that we make. So make the choice confidently and then follow that path. So I think some very beautiful wisdom coming through there. And let's build this world together. Let's build this world into something that's actually fit for a human being as magnificent and incredible and powerful as we are. We can do it. So thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'll be back. But of course, if you don't want to miss any of these videos, please do sign up on YouTube, click that subscribe button, or hit follow on my Facebook page. You will find lots and lots of events have just been put up, so please do go and have a look. We've got exciting things coming, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Many light blessings. Bye bye.